Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Channel updates. I know it's kind of a different format. Usually I record it with my webcam, but I thought I'd make it a little bit more interesting this time around. Now it's in 1080p 60 frames per second, and the audio is much better as well. My webcam's like and it makes just the audio on that is crap, but at least the picture quality is decent. So we have a kind of a boring month ahead of us. You know, during the summer it's not really that interesting in terms of the content that we have, but it is the perfect time to reflect on you know, all the games that we have to play, and you know, it's a good time to catch up. Basically, that's really what I use the summer for, is like, you know, it's a good time to, you know, sit back, relax, hang out with a bunch of people, but also play some of the bigger games. And that's really what I've been doing, is I've been catching up in Witcher 3. I uploaded my impressions a few days ago, and so I've been playing that game just constantly since, you know, I got out of school and everything like that. And it's been like a month so far since I played it, and I'm almost done with it. If everything goes according to plan, I do want to have the game completed in, at the very latest, the middle of July. And at the middle of July, I'm going to start Batman Arkham Origins. It's actually right here. Let me grab it. It's actually right here. So, and I, you know, I just installed this on my hard drive. I haven't even played it yet, but I need to start this, and I'm probably going to start it mid-July, and hopefully I'll finish it within the 2 weeks, you know, before August. And then at the very beginning of August, what I want to do is I actually want to play through Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It's stuck in the pile of games over there, but I want to do that because I owned the Definitive Edition, right? But I never played it, and I was kind of waiting for Rise of the Tomb Raider to actually release before I would go ahead and play Tomb Raider again. So, you know, now during the summer I felt like, alright, let's go back and revisit Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the first time on PS4, and you know, play the game and get ready for Rise of the Tomb Raider coming out later this year. So, quick recap. You know, we had E3 this whole past month, and I have all my stuff here. Take a look at this. This is my, you know, collection cabinet. I have all this cool things that I added. Right there is the ticket to the Bethesda E3 conference at the Dolby Theater. Pretty cool. Up there was the PlayStation wristband that they gave you, because you have to actually have a wristband in order to attend the press conference. And then behind that, behind Max Payne here, you can see the it's this right here. This. That was like a necklace that they gave you at the Xbox press conference that lit up. And then we had the PC Gaming Show press pass. So it was an overall, you know, it was a great E3. In my opinion, I think this is one of the best E3s that we've ever had in recent memory, because, I mean, when you really think of it, you know, we got a lot of cool announcements coming later this year. We didn't know that Fallout 4 was coming. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here's the E3 vinyl figures that Bethesda, well shit, well now I have to fix that, but Bethesda gave you all this. These are the E3 vinyl figures. People were selling these for a couple $100 on eBay. It's crazy, but I'm gonna keep these in the packaging. It's completely sealed. I never opened it, so fuck the ghost. But I was gonna sell this originally because I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it. You know, I'll get a couple $100 out of it, and then I'll just, you know, use the money towards my PC. But then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? This is like a special kind of collector's item, and they're not making these, and I know that, you know, this is gonna be a kind of a cool thing, you know, looking back on. I'm gonna look at this and gonna be like, oh yeah, these E3 figures that, you know, Bethesda had at their press conference that they gave for free. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna sell it, so I'm gonna fix that later. I have all this stuff here on my shelf, but yeah, I had a lot of fun this E3. If you guys didn't check out my vlogs, go ahead and check them out. Some driving vlogs, but I actually did a lot more videos. I did less videos of us driving, but I also did more detailed videos of us actually going to these press conferences. And so it was a full, you know, kind of a tour of the whole Bethesda conference that they have there. So, and you take pictures with, you know, the Fallout mascot, as well as with Doom weapons and statues and whatnot. And so definitely check out those videos if you guys haven't already. They're a lot of fun. They're only a couple minutes long. They're not too long, but it will give you kind of a good inside look at you know, what it's like going to E3 and whatnot. So it's kind of cool. You know, this E3 in particular, I actually met a few people. I saw more popular people, but I also met, you know, a couple cool people as well. At the Bethesda conference, I actually met Michael Pachter. He was like, "Wait, I'm waiting in line this way," and the line kind of, you know, does like a zigzag almost, like this, loops like this, right? So I'm waiting in line, standing in line here, and then Michael Pachter's here with his pals, and he's like right next to me. And so, you know, I introduced myself, said hi, and that was pretty cool. I also got to meet Broken Games HD at the Sony press conference. That was pretty nice. And then I also at the PC gaming show, Cliffy B like passed me in line. I didn't get to say hi. Cliffy B passed me in line, as well as Phil Spencer and the guys from Deus Ex, Jean-Francois Dugas, and the guy JB. I forgot his full name, but JB too. And it was pretty cool. You know, it's like it's nice. You know, it's one thing to watch them on stage when you're there, because you know you watch them on television, and you know it's cool and everything. But then you're actually there, and then the excitement and the hype really sets in. But you're still watching them from upstage. But it's pretty cool when, you know, it's like they're in your vicinity of personal space, you know, just to see these people and meet them and say hi. So it was a pretty successful E3, definitely. And definitely check out those videos, right? So enough of the recap. What are you guys going to be expecting for the month of July, all right? We only have one release this month, and that's God of War 3 Remastered. You all know me about my feeling about God of War series as a whole. I don't like it, never liked it. I tried so hard to get into God of War 3, but I just couldn't, and I know that I just don't, I could care less about God of War. I think they made too much, and I think it's gone on for too long. So, really hoping, you know, I know there's rumors that another God of War is coming, but I'm really just not interested. But God of War 3 is getting a remastered release on July 17th or something like that. So I'm going to be skipping on that, but this month, like I said, I'm going to be finishing up The Witcher, going to be playing Batman, probably beating it within this month as well. And what are you guys going to see basically for videos? Well, all that PlayStation Home content, you know, that I recorded way back in March and I never uploaded, well, I'm going to start uploading those probably starting this weekend, alright? So you guys are finally going to see that PlayStation Home content. It's been on my hard drive for months, and I've just been waiting for the right opportunity to upload it, you know, and I feel like right now, you know, where I don't really have a lot of content to upload, and I don't really have, you know, there's no particularly new games that are out, you know. I think it's the perfect time to upload it during the summer. So there's a lot of them, you know, there's like 10, maybe 10 or 12 of them. So and they're pretty lengthy. They're like, I think they're like 20 minutes to half an hour each. So I'm gonna kind of render them, and I'm gonna split them up into multiple parts, and I'm gonna upload that throughout the course of probably 2 weeks. And hopefully you guys will watch that. Hopefully it will be interesting and entertaining. You know, PlayStation Home closed way back in March, and I visited it one last time way back in March, and I just never uploaded the videos because I was so busy uploading other content and covering new games. So, but now is the time where I think it's a great opportunity to upload that and get it out for you guys, and hopefully you will enjoy it. So you guys are going to see those PlayStation Home videos as pretty much the first thing for July. So this weekend I'm going to put them on my flash drive, and then I'm going to upload them over at the other house, and that'll be pretty good, alright? Speaking of more content, we have, I'm also be doing the Batman Arkham Knight impressions, alright? Whenever I play that game, you guys asked for multiple part impressions. It was kind of like a little poll I did, but people want multiple part impressions, so guess what? I'm going to give you multiple part impressions. Alright, I did it with The Witcher 3, but the problem with doing multiple part impressions is when you do them, the problem with doing any impressions is when you do them late, people aren't really interested. And when you do multiple parts, people are really only interested in the first part. And if the first part is entertaining, then they'll go on and watch the second part, but that first part has to be really good. So what happened a lot with Witcher 3 is that a lot of people watched the first part, and then when I uploaded the second and third part, people were barely watching them, alright? And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the game's been out for a month and a half, and so people aren't really interested in watching Witcher content anymore. You know, it's kind of like oh yeah, I played the game, I beat the game, been there, done that. So this time around, hopefully, I'm catching up. All right, I'm trying to catch up here, but we're trying to record Batman Arkham Knight, upload multiple parts, probably 3 parts or so. And if people want more, then just comment and say you want more, and I'll go ahead and record more. And we'll then go on from there, right? So, PlayStation Home vids, Batman Arkham Knight impressions, and I wanted to do something so special for you guys in terms of, but I can't do it unfortunately because of an NDA agreement. But if we go over to my desktop here, it's one of the perks of actually not having the webcam. I can move around and show you guys. So we go on my desktop here. This is my desktop, and this is Twitter. We're going to close that. Look what we have here. Look at that. Oh yeah. That is the Star Wars Battlefront closed alpha. I just preloaded it on my computer. If we can open Origin and check it out. Here we go. So I just preloaded it on my computer. It's going to go live. And I'm probably going to upload this video tomorrow, Thursday. It's Wednesday. So it's going to go live basically at 1 a.m. tonight. So it'd be pretty awesome to play this game, and I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna record videos for you guys, and well, guess what? You cannot record content of the closed alpha beta. There's an NDA agreement that they have in place, and you basically cannot do any recording. And now it's completely red in here. It looks like it's completely red in here. Hold on one sec. We'll fix the white balance. Fix the white balance. Alright. That'll hopefully fix itself. So, here we go. Stupid thing. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and that closed alpha ends on Monday. So what I was going to do originally was going to be like, okay, I'm going to record content for you guys, and I'll have videos and things about, you know, the Star Wars Battlefront closed alpha. And then I was like, wait, you know, I checked the NDA and I looked it up, and no, DICE and EA do not allow you to record content. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, fine, I can't do that, but what if I just kind of record my impressions where I'm recording myself, but what if I'm playing the game as I'm recording? And I'm just recording myself and recording my live reactions to me playing the game. I was like, maybe I should do that, or maybe I should do like an afterthoughts video of Battlefront. Well, guess what? You can't talk about it. You can't do anything regarding your experience with the Battlefront closed alpha. You can't even discuss it with anyone. That's what the NDA entails. And to me, that makes zero sense, and here's why. People played the game at E3, and people gave their opinions of the game from what they played at E3. So, I mean, when you have people telling you like, oh, you can't talk about the game, it's a closed alpha. Yes, I understand, but people already played the game and already gave their thoughts when you showed the game at E3, when it was playable at E3. So why is it so, like, you know, kind of secretive? You can't even share your opinions about that. Kind of just sucks. But I mean, whatever. It's not. You just kind of have to abide by it. It's one of the things. But yeah, if I try to, I just clicked on it. See, yeah, I can't play it till 1 a.m. But it's gonna be really a lot of fun, and I can't personally wait to play it. And I hope it's gonna be good. I won't be able to tell you guys, but I hope it's gonna be good. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And that's pretty much it. So you know, speaking of Star Wars as well, I'm gonna start watching all the Star Wars. I have the whole saga on Blu-ray. I'm gonna start watching those in preparation for the upcoming film in December. So, but yeah, that's personally it. So you guys have PlayStation Home videos coming very soon. You guys also have the Batman Arkham Knight impressions, and then there'll also probably be some discussion vlogs later on to kind of fill in the gap, you know, between content and whatnot. So, and then we'll go on from there. Right, games start coming out at the very end of August. We have on one day, August 25th, we have 3 games releasing: Until Dawn, Dishonored Definitive Edition, and the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Alright? I'm also going to be making my pre-orders somewhere in between July and August. Probably late July, around there is when I'm going to be making my pre-orders. And keep in mind as well, is I'm actually saving up to build a brand new computer. And I hope to have that, you know, I'm saving up currently right now as we speak. but I hope to have that completed, you know, basically December, November. I would love to have it completed before Fallout 4 comes out, but I really just don't think that's possible. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting a graphics card, the GTX 980 Ti, and I'm going to get the graphics card. I'm going to put it in this computer that I have now, and then when I get the other graphics card, because it's a 980 Ti SLI setup, right? It's a 4K build. And when I do get the other graphics card, I'll just take the the one that I bought back, probably during the summer or whatever, and then I'll just put it in the new rig. So that way, okay, fine, I have the graphics card. I can play, at least I can play Fallout 3 on this computer, 1080p max settings, and get this highest frame rate possible with great anti-aliasing. But then 4K is just gonna have to wait. So. Alright, we're going from there. Have a good one, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Follow me on Twitter for updates and whatnot, and we'll go on from there. Have a good one. Thank you so much.